And peace. I got that. Hey.
What's going on, man?
I am so glad to meet you, man. I've been dying for a tete-a-tete with you. I am a fan of you, sir.
Okay. You been any games lately?
Games?
Yeah.
No.
Why not?
I am not a fan of basketball, sir. I find sports to be a frivolous distraction.
You look like you balled before, man.
I mean, come on, compliments are good, but listen. To each his own. We all can't have the same interests, but look, I'm a fan of you, the human being.
Okay. All right.
Thank you, Roberta.
Thank you very much.
And what you did for Carl Beam. In his quest to find a home for his hot dogs. I mean, inspiring is an overused word, MP, so I'll say things like uplifting, heartening, motivating.
All I did was put the word out, man. I didn't do much.
And yet you saved a man's life.
All right.
It reminds me of Shannon Sadler. Have you ever heard of her?
No, I don't think so.
17-year-old entrepreneur. She developed a new and exciting way to send electricity to northern Lapland regions of remote Finland, MP. What I'm saying is you are motivating me. You've outdone yourself, gal.
It's all for you, Peter.
If you don't stop it. Chef's kiss. Anyways, MP, what I mean to say is, what can I do for you, my friend?
I was actually hoping I could pick your brain for a little bit.
MP, I'm an open book.
Cool.
Ask, what can I help you with?
Okay, cool. So my agent Ricky, huge fan of yours.
As he should.
Okay. He was hoping that maybe we could have a sit down, talk about some things to work on together, kind of thing.
Huh.
Yeah, something like that.
I like this Ricky fellow.
Yeah, he's super cool. You guys would definitely hit it off.
Okay, let's take a seat and talk about this. I have this leadership conference coming up. Yeah, and I think it would be exactly what you need for you to harness the best versions of yourself. You see, at this conference, we'll teach you about the foundational mindset and what it is exactly that you're missing out there on the floor.
Wait, hold on. I mean to cut you off, but I don't think I was clear back there.
Huh.
What I'm really, really looking for is a partnership. 50-50, you and I.
Equals.
Yeah.
Look, confidence is an important quality for a leader.
For sure.
And at this conference, not only will you learn about confidence, but you also learn what is necessary for you to be successful.
I also have a lot of experience in leadership. I got that covered.
You do?
Yes.
Okay. Do tell.
All right. Where do I start? Okay, so I led a team of 18 to 21-year-olds, collegiate athletes to a national championship before I even discovered that I wanted to be a national basketball player in the world's most competitive league. I mean, manifesting accomplishments of that level, of that quality, at that age, I don't know, man. That's hard to find.
No, that's impressive. And interesting. Which leads me to to think of something I never thought of before. MP, what do you think about the leadership panel?
All right, I can dig that. Talk to me. Is it like an open audience kind of vibe to ask you questions?
Yeah, more or less. It's a group of highly respected individuals from a diverse set of backgrounds having an open and honest conversation in front of a live studio audience.
That's fire.
That's fire?
That's fire.
You know, MP, I kid you not, sir, I am thinking this is prophetic. You know, Shannon Sadler's parents just called me, and she's been grounded. You know, she stayed out late on her curfew, and I have been looking for someone else to fill in this panel. And if you would be willing to post about this on your social media and bring a new audience to this thing, I think there might be a spot on this panel for you.
That's it. Let's post.
Just post.
Man, you ain't say nothing but a word.
A word.
Watch this. Done.
Done?
Done.
Just like that?
Just like that.
Hey.
Come on now.
All right now.
I'm serious.
Okay. All right, you know what, MP? This is good. You know, good or bad, win or fail, whether you fall flat on your face, this will allow us to see exactly what it's going to take for you to take the next level.
And those are the words I live by, Petey. Truly.
It's Peter. The name. It's Peter
I didn't mean any disrespect by that. I'm sorry about that. So just have your team email my team the details, and we good. I'll be there.
We're good?
We're good.
Ah, c'est bien. Okay. Good.
Let's do it.
You've been playing great, boss. Super impressive.
What's up? What's going on?
You know, I can't lie. I'm just a little bit nervous about this leadership panel.
nervous?
A little bit.
Okay, why though? You answer questions from the press all the time.
No. I know I answer questions from the press, but they can literally ask me anything they want. Like, at least I know with the press guys, either I played well or I did bad or we won or we lost. With them, it's no surprises. With the other people, I don't know.
You know, I can
Right?
go with you, man. I mean, if you want, and then you can introduce me to Mr. Abbott, and we could form like a mutual mentorship program.
Boy.
This is a good thought, okay? You're right, this conference could make or break you in this borough. So, let's just run some potential questions.
Ask some questions.
Okay.
Good idea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good
Yeah,
idea. Go.
good idea.
Shoot.
Okay. MP, what is the biggest challenge that you faced as a leader?
Good
Okay,
question,
that's a really
right?
good one.
Yeah.
I think it's getting a group of guys to think together as a team, coming from different backgrounds, different motivations, and success only comes from putting all that aside and uniting under one goal. How's that sound?
That's fantastic. You're gonna
That's
do
something
great.
I would have written for
Yeah.
you. That's
Oh,
good.
Yeah, high praise.
Unfortunately, we kind of got bigger problems right now.
Come on, man.
What?
What?
Well,
What
you
now?
know how after you met with Peter, you posted, super excited to be joining the keynote panel for Peter Abbott's Foundational Thinking Leadership Conference.
Okay,
right?
did I spell something wrong in there?
No.
Did I use the wrong your?
I hate that.
People hate that. Well, no, I didn't even use your.
No. It's
What is it?
Shep just responded.
Oh, come on.
Look, he said props to MP for getting a jump start on his coaching career. You know what they say, those they can't do, teach, and those they can't teach, coach. I always felt MP looked most at home on the bench.
Ignore him.
No, you can't ignore that. Not after we've established your image as somebody who puts people in their place.
Yeah,
Right.
Exactly.
You, yeah.
I thought we were trying to paint MP as a potential business leader, not someone who's drawn into petty online beefs. Right? I mean, up to you, but I don't think people even care what Shep says. It's just all a
that's not
game to
true.
him.
Lonzo the Crown just responded with eyes emojis, so...
Love it.
Oh, that's bad. Yeah. Do nothing and you lose all your online support. Not to mention, you're gonna lose all the cred that you earned from those skaters.
No, and we cannot have that at all.
We cannot have that.
Why
You
don't
know
you
I'm
just
right.
clap back at him for looking at your page so hard? Like, why you got my post notifications on?
Remind him who's got the championship
Ooh,
ring.
That part.
Right? Yeah. Tell him not to be so jealous that people actually want to hear what you have to say.
Okay.
He's a tweeter. You're a leader.
Ooh, that's
Okay,
good.
all right.
That's good.
You know what? It is good, but it's also petty.
Oh.
I think you should say you would be honored to coach someday. I mean, you're all about lifting up the people around you.
Yeah, that's the more mature response.
Boring.
All right, look, honestly, it's up to you, man. So, what do you want to do?
I like what you said, Mela. Mm-hmm. I'd be honored to be a coach someday, because unlike you, I'm all about lifting up those around my community. Send.
Nice.
I'm starting to really enjoy going at that little knucklehead.
That's that competitive
Come
fire
on,
right
give me
there.
some, baby.
All the greats
Give me
got
some.
it.
Clapback
Come
messages
on.
do
Come on now,
play
Mama
very
mentality.
well in the online sports space.
Hey, you feeling better about the panel?
What you think I'm feeling?
Come on, talk about
I feel
it.
good.
Talk about
I'ma
it.
talk
All right,
about
let
it.
him know.
I'ma let him know
friendly
too.
reminder that it does take place after your next game, so don't be late.
Really, Ashley?
Really?
I got this. I'm not gonna be late. I got you.
You've been late for a few dates recently.
Oh.
All right, well, this is turning
wasn't
into a
gonna say
personal issue, but don't start messing up now, okay?
I got you.
Okay.
Hey, go get him, Tiger. I'll see you later.
I'm gonna go, but all right.
Come on, Hornets! Bring it home, baby!
Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And, Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Greg, a big congratulations, right, to MP, now a multi-time NBA Player of the Week award recipient.
And MP continues to prove he's one of the top players in this league. You look back on the week he's had, and you can't deny he's earned it.
Cunningham. Plumlee with the rebound. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Dwayne Casey gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He said he honestly doesn't know what to expect. This is the first meeting between these two teams this year, so there'll be some feeling out at the beginning. But he told me sometimes that's when we're at our best. We're relying on our instincts and awareness at the offensive end. Kevin, we'll see if that holds true.
That's interesting, David. Thanks. The team believing, Greg, its success is tied specifically to how well they shoot.
And how do you set that up? Run the plays the way they were designed and just share the basketball.
And also try to get out and run, get some open looks from distance before the defense can set up.
Bey gets the bucket.
Saddiq Bey realizes he must connect from deep to create space out on the floor.
Hayward outside. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Pass to deep. Fires from deep. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. 8 points for D.
A lot of enthusiasm to the start of this game. So far, a perfect 4 for 4.
Here's Stewart, and the dunk by Stewart.
The young buck, Stewart, powering it through.
Charlotte's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And he's a physical 6'8" center for the Pistons, and it's easy, Greg, to see why Isaiah Stewart has drawn comparisons to another great Piston, Ben Wallace.
Always a good thing being compared to a Hall of Famer. And Stewart, not just brawn, he's brains too. Watches film, takes notes. He wants to be great.
Cunningham for 3. The rebound by D. Hornets have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Here's Washington, and he converts the layup.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Cunningham's shot is off. And here's Charlotte. They're on a 14-5 run. Here's D. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Fires the 3. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed.
On defense, Charlotte. Cunningham looking it over. Pass to Bogdanovich. Cunningham outside. Stewart, a screen for Cunningham. The D bit on that pass fake, and that freed him up.
It took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
Launches it. 3 ball falls through. Another from D. D's got 17.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Pass to Stewart. He kicks it to Ivy. Just 5 on the clock. No good. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
What was beautiful, it was a tremendous game plan coming in. You saw the execution and you saw the results.
Cunningham outside. That 3 off the mark.
You know, he was looking for revenge, trying to match shots from distance.
And Greg, beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster, guys hungry to prove they belong.
And here's Bey following LaMelo Ball's 3. Now Bey, he's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Here's D. Now the pass to Plumlee. Here's D. Here's the three, and another three for Charlotte.
12 straight points off of 3-point.
Detroit calls timeout. It's about to get let's give them a big round of applause.
And Terry Rozier.
You're giving them fits, MP. Right? They don't know what to do with you.
And, well, Detroit shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. On the court for the Pistons, we've got Sadiq Bey, Isaiah Stewart out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's Alec Burks, and it's Ivy in at the 1.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hi, Kevin. Well, D in that last outing against the 76ers was outstanding. He finished with 64 points, but it was his season high in rebounds that really stood out. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Ivy kicks to Bey. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Ivy. Offline with his 3. So Rozier will bring it up for Charlotte. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Ivy passes to Burks. Plumlee with some nice D. Charlotte's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Wasted no time on that one. Rozier's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now, here's Ivy. He's covered closely. They need this. The Hornets pull it in.
He's been scoreless for a while now. They're still trailing here. They might want to move to some other options offensively.
And with Ivy, he gives you the physical traits you want at guard. Long, strong, athletic, lots of upside. Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Plumlee against Stewart. And here's Ivy. His last outing with 20 points.
And smart pick and roll play by Ivy. He saw a chance to open things up for a teammate and took it.
And Ivy especially effective in the open floor.
Outstanding burst and speed. Plays with a high motor, and he's always in attack mode.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now, here's Ivy. Not a lot of room. No good on the 3.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the 3-point shot.
Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Stewart up top. He's guarded by Plumlee. Clock at 6. Out to the right wing. Bey wide open, and he fired. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Kicks to Hayward. To the left wing. Here's D. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on Shooter.
Ivey passes to Burks. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Here's D. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. For the 3. Bey, no good. The Hornets have gotten on a roll and just kept going here in the second quarter. 8 of 8. Wow. Here's D. The three-pointer is right on target. D's got 43 points.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Ivey passes to Bogdanovich. Inside. And the layup's good off the glass.
He's a big combo guard, and Ivey plays with no fear in there.
Here's D. 43 points in the game. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
There is so much young talent, Steve, in today's NBA. That being said, whose game should an up-and-coming player try to emulate?
For me, Kevin, for the 25 and under crowd, the guys I love, Luka Doncic, unbelievable. Ja Morant, Anthony Edwards, LaMelo Ball, and it's a whole slew of others.
And, well, Detroit shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. Burks can't get it to go.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Washington. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
From outside the arc, good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
In case anyone was wondering, this is what it looks like when you're in the zone. He hasn't missed one all quarter.
Up top, Bey. Now, here's Ivey. Defense right on him. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That's his first foul. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Williams, he's checked in for Plumlee. Jones comes in for P.J. Washington. Dex checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Oubre subbed in for Terry Rozier. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Marvin Bagley comes in for Bogdanovich. Diallo, he's checked in for Alec Burks. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Ivey.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Oubre for 3. And it's the Hornets another 3.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
D passes to Williams, shoots over Duren, and Charlotte again with the bucket.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again, teams giving up big leads.
Bey, no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
In the corner, Bey with it. From outside, off the mark. Here's D. There's the feed to Jones. And he banks in the layup. Jones has got his second basket of the night.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets, able to put on a show for the ages. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We come back right after this.
Great first half! Great first half!
Welcome. First up, let's look at the two guys who are each leading their respective teams through the first half.
You look at this matchup at the point guard position, so much talent in this position in the league. You've got your work cut out for you every single night, Ernie.
The skill game taking center stage. And keeping things moving, what a tremendous first half performance for the Hornets.
And it wasn't one guy on this team moving the ball. It was everyone. Good luck guarding them. They're cooking.
What would you say they're cooking? Chicken, steak, ribs, maybe a little sea bass?
Ooh, sea bass. Oh, I'm so hungry.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We're seeing tremendous gameplay from D.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
The big men on the floor. It's Washington and Plumlee. D out there with LaMelo Ball, and it's Hayward in at the three, the small forward. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half. Puts it up from 12. Hey, no good. Now here's Hayward for three. And it's the Hornets, another three.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for Detroit. They host the Kings after this game, and that's the first game in a string of three straight at home. Down low, here's Ivy. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
A unique talent. Cunningham has the size of a wing and the skill of a point.
Here's D, and another three for Charlotte.
Dominating when it matters most. Give him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Ivy. Plumlee with the rebound.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
D passes to Plumlee. Charlotte moving the ball around. Shoots from the block, and there's another one for the Hornets.
Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field.
Ball against Cunningham. Outside Bogdanovich. There's three-pointers off the mark.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
Ball with the bucket.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And after winning the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball was even better his sophomore campaign. He continues to grow his game.
To the paint, here's Washington, and then Washington with the dunk.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
And for LaMelo Ball's second-year break, where did you see him improve the most?
Well, I think taking on more of a scoring load, his Ball's points per game was significantly up. But LaMelo also improved his three-point and free throw shooting numbers. So rounding out that offensive game will be important.
Cunningham kicks to Bogdanovich. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And the whistle blows as the basket.
P.J. Washington, first personal foul. At the line for the Pistons.
Foul him. You better really do it.
Rozier. New group on the floor now for Charlotte. Hayes checked in for Detroit. And a different look here for the Pistons.
Isaiah Livers, Keelan Martin, Killian Hayes, Corey Joseph,
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. And it's D missing. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. On the court for the Pistons, Hayes out there with Corey Joseph. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Livers in at the 4 slot. Hayes dishes to Joseph. 5 to shoot. Detroit needs to get off a shot here. Martin finds Joseph. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock.
You never stop working, MP. Great D.
Forward small ball, but some teams are having success playing 2 bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection?
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Hayes with it. Gets himself open and drills it.
This is where Killian Hayes is most effective. He has the size to be a factor in the paint.
Lets the 3 fly. And again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Joseph with the ball. Now defended by D. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. For Charlotte, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the 1 make. Yet another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Joseph looking over the floor. Pass to Stewart. Back to Joseph. Stewart, a screen for Joseph. Martin wide open. He fires. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Hornets have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Williams finds Jones. Basket counts. And every year it seems like outcomes in the playoffs can hinge on health. Steve, it's part of the game, as you well know.
It is, Kevin, and we hate it because obviously health can change the direction of a series or a team. But the one thing teams are doing a better job is they are lengthening and going deeper into their bench.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. D passes to Williams. Over Joseph. And there's another one for the Hornets. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Pass delivered. Stewart, a screen for Hayes. Shoots over Bouknight. Hayes, no good.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what?
Good, another from 3.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. Here's Joseph. They could use a bucket. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Hornets have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Williams passes to D. Back to Williams. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
Ever since halftime, he's had his eyes on the basket and just crushing it right now.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack. And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And again for 3.
He is unstoppable here. Hits again from beyond the arc.
What a historic night for him. Shooting the ball, he now stands GA by himself for 3rd place in most threes all time. Stewart kicks to Hayes. Dishes it to Joseph. Back to Hayes. Shoots a 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's D. Connects again from distance.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record book.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing. Joseph has an open look. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Passes it to D. Jacks up a 3. A new 14 for Charlotte. Cook Knight with the bucket.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Especially when you're this far down, you have to make the most of every sequence.
And here's Joseph for 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Hornets.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for D.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
Looking to end the run. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Jones. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And again for 3.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful 3.
A new single game record, GA, in a night that everyone will remember for the rest of their lives. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're down. 20 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
I just think they have to focus on the moment. Don't worry about the score. Worry about executing the next play.
"20 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Ball against Burks. Bagley sets a screen for Burks. Off target from outside. Here's D. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly. The other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Terrific effort on both ends of the court tonight. You guys really dominated the glass. So why were you so physical tonight? Was you mad?
No, I wasn't mad tonight, Nate. But it is a physical game, you know, especially these days when most teams aren't playing two big men in the paint. You know, it's up to the whole team to rebound and block out at that point. You know, I just try to embrace that role.
So what's the key to being a great rebounder?
Just effort and anticipation. That's it. You know, putting your body on someone as soon as the ball goes up and then paying attention to where it's coming down. It's that simple, you know? You know, the best rebounders are usually just hard hat, blue-collar guys.
Look like you brought your lunch pail tonight. Good game, man.
Thanks, man.
Congrats on the win tonight. Your playmaking was terrific, even as they turned up the pressure on D.
Thanks, CG. You know, I'm just happy to get this win. You know, it's easy when you got a bunch of teammates like I do that can step up and knock down shots whenever you need. You know, this team is stacked, and I feel like we're just scratching the surface of what we're capable of.
Yeah, well, it looked like you're starting to figure out the balance between looking for your shot and passing.
Yeah, that's all preparation right there, you know. Coach drills us on every scenario, so we know what to do if this guy is crowding us on the screen or if they're doubling the ball handler. You know, when everyone is getting open spots, you know, it makes it an easy decision to pass instead of chucking up a contested shot.
Well, congrats on the win.
Thank you.
Yeah, MP.
My man.
Do you see the crowd out
there?
No,
do you see it? Look, I am glad you made it here. Listen, when we are up there, if you ever feel out of your depth, just give yourself a little, come on, just give yourself a little ear tug, and I'll jump right in, all right?
Bro, I play in front of 30,000 people. I got this.
Look, I'm sure you will. Just, you know, in case you aren't, I'm here. I'm here for you.
All right.
All right?
Gotcha.
Let's make that happen.
Yes, sir.
Whew. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. When you harness your passion, you harness your future. Huh? All right, now. Okay. Next question. Oh, how about you? Yes, you in the red. What can we learn from each other?
I'm sorry. I actually thought this was a real estate convention, so I.
I'm sorry.
I know there's a question in there.
Okay. Hi.
Just whenever you finish, just pass it around.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Harmony.
Okay.
Okay, so do you have any advice on balancing culture with results? Basically, I have an employee who is really, really good at his job, but he's also a really, really massive jerk.
Oh, man, massive jerk, huh? Huh? Yeah, right? We've been there. How many of us has been there? Right? Okay, this is tough. MP, yeah, why don't you take this one? You must have encountered your share of talented people who are difficult
Absolutely.
to work with.
Absolutely. And great question, Harmony. Yeah, I think it kind of goes with the territory when playing in a team sport.
Okay.
Yeah, so what guidance can we share with this mindful businesswoman?
Well, ultimately, you can't let the culture be eroded by a bad apple, no matter how good he is. Because a happy company is a strong company.
So just let my company go down the tube so my employees aren't uncomfortable?
Oh, no.
Got it.
No. That's not what we're saying.
Okay, let me unpack that just a little bit. Have you ever talked to this employee about his behavior?
No, he's a little scary.
I get it. You know, those kind of conversations can be very scary. So I definitely commend you for even thinking about it. But if this employee's attitude is as detrimental as you say it is, then you owe it to everyone involved, including this employee, to have a conversation about it.
Go ahead
you know,
now.
have a frank conversation about the things you need and the things that he's not doing.
Go ahead now.
Yeah. So you pretty much want to set clear goals, and if he refuses to or is unable to meet them, at that point you have to do what you have to do and possibly fill that role with someone else.
There you go. That's my guy. That's my guy, right? Wow. I mean, huh? Out. Jeez, man. Okay. Maybe I'll take the next one. Harmony, is that good for you?
Can I go now?
Yeah, you must.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Who's next to share with us? Huh?
Over
Huh?
here. Over here. Ooh.
You, sir. Right there. You right there. Uh-huh.
Oh, is that call right there? I mean,
okay.
This question from the gentleman right here.
Okay.
I was wondering if maybe you could give some advice for someone who's outgrown their mentor.
Now, that's actually not something to be upset about. It's something to celebrate, you know? Because a true mentor should be happy if that happens. You know, I think any advisor would want to see their mentor, their mentee, reach a point where they, how do I say this? Where their advisor is obsolete.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Whoa, wait a minute. So now I'm obsolete? Huh? I've lived a lifetime of hot dogs. What have you done?
Dad, he's just saying that it's my restaurant and I'm entitled.
And you don't even display your ketchup
It's
properly.
my restaurant. I'm entitled to my own condiment display.
Okay.
And
now.
your condiments are embarrassing. Just like you.
I'm sorry. I'm
sorry, bro. I didn't know that was your dad.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Oh, okay. Well, now, thanks, MP, for helping out. You know what? How about we take another question from someone else from
Wait,
from
hold
the
on.
panel?
I can just ask. Let me ask another question.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I got this. You look like you have a good question. Yeah. Would you like the mic?
Hi, my name is B, and I'd like to thank
I'm sorry. Can you speak up, dear?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just a little bit nervous.
And yet, you're asking a question. Now, that's a very brave thing to do. I think that deserves a round of applause. Everybody, come on now. Thank you. All right, Bia, right?
Thank you.
Please.
B.
B.
It's fine.
B, please.
Don't care. Yeah. So you mentioned earlier that when you were in college, you won a basketball competition match?
I did, yes. Yeah.
Cool. And then you transitioned into the professional league where you were very young, and many people, some even on your own team, felt like the organization made a huge disservice in drafting you over someone more talented, and perhaps one even would say a handsome player like Shep Owens, who has unbridled athleticism and beautiful structure.
Hey, I don't mean to be rude, but was there a question somewhere in there?
Yes, absolutely. Given those circumstances, how can anyone currently look to you as a leader?
You know, B, that is a really great question. Frankly, because of all those things you just mentioned. You know, there are some bad choices that people still think were made, but I can't control those. Because what I can do is show up every day, do my job, and help this team get better each day that I'm out there. Because a leader doesn't have to be the most talented or the most popular or the high-flying player. They only have to be willing to do whatever's necessary to help the group succeed. And that's what you got in me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well said. Well said.
Thank you. I'm still Team Shep.
Okay. Let's do another. Who here has any thoughts to share about what we've learned today?
Yeah, I got a question.
Huh?
Hello.
We're good. Okay. Call it. I didn't give you enough credit.
Really? It felt like you were trying to get rid of me.
Those were challenging questions, and I assumed you weren't up to the challenge. So I kept trying to pivot away. But you handled those questions with aplomb, man.
You think so?
Yeah, man. You did. Look, MP, leadership isn't about having the answers. It's about being willing to take the questions in the first place, man. Look. Anyways, I just want to apologize because I was underestimating you, and I won't ever make that mistake again. So if you ever need me for marketing or anything, you know where to find me. And I'll give you the friends and family, Ray. All right?
Yeah, I appreciate that, Petey. For real.
It's Peter.
My bad. Peter. I got you, man. And I had a good time.
Yeah?
Yeah. Despite it all, I had a good time.
Yeah. Likewise. My man.
All right, well, I'm gonna head out.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, cool. I'll see you around, MP.
I'm saying, Shep, when you gonna host a leadership conference?
Like my guy MP?
Oh, he's such a mature young man, a great young man.
Yeah.
Homeboy's a few missed jump shots away from selling knives on late night TV.
I don't know about knives, but I buy a juicer from him.
You too can make $1,000 a day work from home. Click the link below and find out how.
And that's fire content.
Y'all crazy.
What up, what up, what up? I got your message, man. You want to talk to me?
Yeah,
What's up? Wait. Is this a joke? Because this looks like a joke.
nah, it's not a joke, MP.
All right. Let me get this straight.
Babe?
Don't babe me right now. Because it was you that wanted to work this thing from the floor up.
We made this decision as a team, all of us.
Don't go to Bobby right away. Oh, trust me. This
Okay,
is my
you're
city.
just
I know the
being
city.
hysterical right now. The sky is not falling. We have options.
Yeah, I mean, we can fix this. You just gotta stay calm, all right?
You know what, Rick? It's you that I should be mad at. Because you're supposed to be the one who knows what he's doing. But look at us right now. Look at him with this stupid face. After all the hard work that I put in. It's gotta be a joke, man. It's gotta be a complete joke.
Billboards have very little penetration into the thought space
Ashley?
of sports fans. There was just an interesting study that came out.
Not right now.
Look, I get why you're upset, MP. But we can fix this.
You're right. We can't fix this. And I'm gonna be the one who fixes this, okay? So I need you to call Bobby right now because I'm done playing games with you guys. Can you do that for me?
Understood.